What's going on, everybody? Sorry, forgot to turn the mic on. So hopefully that's working for you guys. Figure I'd jump on. What's up, Texas Finest? How you doing, man? Just thought, what the heck, I'd jump on for a little bit. Today was a kind of crazy day, so I thought, I'm just going to chill here. Jump on, see what's going on. There you go. Thank you, sir. Can you hear me okay, I guess? I wanted to make sure I had the mic on right. Little too loud. Really? Interesting. Okay, hang on. Let me adjust the gain. How's that? Is that better? Still too loud? I can turn the gain down a little bit more. There we go. How about there? I guess just because it's so quiet in here right now and the mic's right here. All right, good. I just dropped it down a little bit. Let me swing it back over here. And I don't think you can even see. Yeah, you can't really see in there because it's dark. Toggle back over. What are you up to this evening, my sir? And let's see if anybody else is on. Yeah, somebody else is on there. I am, let's see, let me show you where we're working on getting ready to cut all this stuff out of, well, they were originally wanting gold vinyl, but we can't get the gold in time because of supply problems. So we're going to do this in white on a bunch of windows at a church. So this is roughly 30 inches by 86 inches. So that's a side window, this, whoops, and this are all parts of top windows. Just realized that was grouped together. That needs to be grouped, and then that needs to be grouped. So that's going across the top of a window, all the way across, and then this is the other side windows. So that is part of what we have to do tomorrow, as well as doing some more installs on a customer's vehicle. We got to do window perf on a back window. We've got to put a couple QR codes on his partial wrap that he wanted to add. And and he decided to wrap the hood too. So we got to wrap the hood on that one. Then we've got another Ram 2500 to wrap. Although, another supply problem, we're out of laminate, and the laminate is somewhere in transit from the manufacturer. So they've been out of it since last week. So it stinks because we've only got like 2 panels left to wrap for that, or left to laminate for that whole truck wrap. But hey, Lily, how you doing? Yeah, so this is here's part of the view for the truck that we're supposed to wrap. That's the back. And here's the driver's side. And then, of course, the passenger side looks the same, just flipped around. So it's basically a partial wrap, like a 3/4 wrap, we call it. So that was supposed to be done Thursday and Friday. Supposed to get that dropped off Thursday, finish it up on Friday, but now, like I said, we got problems with supply. So the church will be thrilled because that means we can get their stuff done. Speaking of, I need to get rid of that one. Oh, this is another one I got to do for the church. And this is big. This thing is 173 inches wide. So big graphic going above one of their presentation TVs in the lobby. So yeah, just working on some designs and some projects that we're supposed to be doing, but we're out of material. So that's kind of slowing things down a little bit. Just finished doing these, which are cornhole board awards. So we've been doing these. This is, I think, the 5th year we've done them for them. They're mini cornhole boards. We bend out of custom acrylic, laser cut, bend them, and then we do these graphics on top of them for their awards. So it's for a cornhole league for a school district. So we do these custom awards. So this is the 5th year. So change the imaging up a little bit that they wanted for this year's award. So that's the graphics for that. Which actually I already have those wrapped and done. I just need to, I guess, take a picture and post it up on our Facebook page, etc. And then we're doing these are actually tag labels. So they're like 2-inch square tags with a hole in them. And then they'll be hung around Christmas ornaments that are on a tree at one of the churches, and that people get to take an ornament in exchange. They're supposed to scan the QR code and donate to a single parent Christmas, basically to help some single parents out. So another part of the project. Anyhow, don't want to bore you with all that fun stuff. Let me bounce back. So yeah, so that's what's going on here. And one of these days I'll try and do a live on a wrap while I'm out in the shop too. I know I did that one time or 2 times. I've got another streaming setup out there with a bigger monitor so I can kind of keep an eye on comments and stuff. So yeah. So what else are you guys up to? Anything fun? Exciting? I get too much glare on these glasses, don't I? Yeah, I need to go back and find, let's see. It's that rear of the truck. I've got a second truck I got to do a tailgate wrap on as well. Nothing yet. Just because it's too early in the evening or what? Ah, just got home. Okay. And it's late here. Well, kind of late, 7:40. Although I was running around myself today, so one of the backlit signs that we did for one of our customers was down at the Dallas Convention Center doing first day of a big trade show for the industry, and so I went down to support him, say hi, take a look around, see our sign hung on the booth. Actually, I think, did I post a picture on our Facebook page? No, I haven't posted that yet. I need to post that up too. And I'm real bad about updating our Instagram stuff too, but eventually that'll get done too. I finished embroidering some jackets too, although I didn't go live for that. That was a quickie. See, they're supposed to try and bring me a blanket of some kind that they want me to do a test on. And if that goes well, they want to bring me a bunch of blankets to do some embroidery on as well. Haha, yeah, I understand that. Our dog's been doing this weird thing. I mean, he comes down, he wants to go to the bathroom at like 7:30 straight up. Of course, the time change has got things a little skewed. Then he wants to go again at 8:30. And he's just so acclimated to it now. It's like he's just whining and wanting to go. So I'm like, you just went an hour ago. You don't really have to go. But anyhow, he also likes to go look for bunnies. We got lots of bunnies around. And he does normally eat at night too, although we just leave food in his bowl so he can kind of snack whenever, but he usually waits till the evening. Ah, for the grandkids. Yeah, yeah, there you go. I don't know if I posted. God, I don't think I did a video on that. One of the churches does burping blankets. You know, like the small burping rags. I guess is more of what they call it. You know, they're kind of small, maybe 18-inch square, 16-inch square, something like that. And they have one of the members. Hey, Leonardo, how you doing, man? They have one of the members. They pick the fabric out and then they sew them up. You know, 2 pieces of different fabric, and then they were having somebody do a little embroidery on it, but I guess whoever was doing that's no longer around. So they found out that I did that stuff, and they contacted me, and I looked at it. I grabbed a sample from them from last year, and I said, well, this was embroidered after they were all sewn up and put together, so the backing is on the back side of the burping cloth. I'm like, that's not ideal. I said, get me the fabric before you sew it all together. So they did, and so we got all those embroidered for them so they could sew them together and get them ready to hand out. So I guess they've got two different fabric combinations, one for babies that are male and one for babies that are female. So anyhow, got those done for them last week too. But yeah, haven't really tried blankets, so I'm curious what kind of blankets they are, because it's the same with jackets. When we do jackets, they can be tricky. I mean, it depends on what they want done, depends on how it's lined. They want a chest. Is there a pocket there? Is there a liner that we have to remove? Is it even removable? Luckily, these were pretty lightweight but nice women's jackets, and they wanted the embroidery on the sleeve, and we could just get the Mighty Hoop to fit. Actually, I think I threw up a YouTube. Yeah, I did. I think I threw up a YouTube video on that too. So you may have seen that one. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of cool. I guess they do that for new moms. I don't know if they're any new mom, or I don't know the situation exactly on what they're doing. They didn't do a ton of them. I think we did like 24 of them for them. So, but yeah, it's a good idea. Good idea for sure. Oh, how funny. Yeah. Well, that can be a challenge, because I mean, it's like, oh, we want to embroider these, but what? What do you mean it's $14 to embroider them because there's maybe three or four of them or whatever? It's like, the blankets were only this much. I'm like, well, that's not my problem. If they were $100 blankets, you'd be saying my stuff was cheap. So, it costs what it costs to do the job. So that's part of the fun, right? I thought I had. No, I do not see it. Just thinking I had another one of the graphics up. My problem lately has been supply. I mean, especially on the vinyl side, on our printing side. I mean, rolls are out of stock. Material is hard to get. It's hit and miss. Um, so I've got like this truck wrap, like I said, that I was supposed to do this week. The material was originally supposed to be in last Thursday for me to finalize the lamination, and it's not available. Then maybe it was going to be here by today, and it's not available. And I got a hold of the manufacturer, and they're like, yeah, we're still waiting on it to come in. It's coming from Germany and waiting for it to get off the boat and all that fun stuff. So they don't even have a good ETA for me right now. So it's kind of a pain. Customers are just sitting around waiting, and I've got money tied up and projects just going along. But yeah, good old supply chain. Yeah, that was something I considered. I have bought a few things like the roll of laminate that I just finished up. I actually bought like 3 or 4 weeks ago, before I actually needed it, because I found out that they actually had two rolls in the country or in the U.S. From that distributor. So I said, well, go ahead and get me one of them. So I had it and was sitting on it. But then once I needed it, and I finished it up. And so we've got two more print panels to laminate for this truck, that we weren't able to do. So now we're sitting waiting, and there's none of that material anywhere. Looks like Liberty just went live. Good old Juan. Juan. Starflex. Which one's Starflex? Why does that ring a bell? I don't know which one that one was. Is that the banner material? I can't remember who Starflex was. Although that's been a problem too with banner material. I know I'm out of 13 ounce right now. The two normal spots I get it from just doesn't have it. I can use there's plenty of banner options out there, so I can use another product that's still decent, but it's a shorter roll for more money. So I'm kind of holding out right now and not buying. Yeah, sounds good, Lily. I'll see you over there in just a little bit. I just figured I'd jump on and see who was around. Maybe that's what I should do is get on before 1, go on at like 7 on Tuesday nights. My problem is consistency. I'm just not always available, let alone to be consistent on times for lives. I think I'd rather just kind of do my random ones. So yeah, so anyhow, that's all that's going on here. Anyhow, sorry, I got off track for a minute. All right, guys. Well, thanks for dropping in, and I hope everybody has a good one. And I'm sure I will probably see you over at Juan's at the Liberty Chat. So have a good one, man. Have a good one. Take care. Hey, Rye. You came in just as I'm shutting down, huh? All right, fine. Be that way. Well, I'll see you over on Juan's channel. Take care, man. Bye bye.